Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Minnesota Twins have already won the series, and now they go for the 4-game sweep, Chris. It's been a lopsided series so far.
Yeah, they've clearly been the better team, and I expect them to come out today looking to tie a bow on this series. And on the other side, most teams run into at least a 3-game sweep at some point, but not every team looks back at a 4-game sweep at the end of the year. And I'll say this, as a player, it's especially frustrating when the losses keep coming against the same team. So if they can salvage a win today, this series won't go down quite as sour.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch, and pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Austin Martin.
Hey.
A big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Misses off the plate. Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground. And he takes it himself for the out. Jose Miranda, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Heaney, in his 10th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. I'll go the Twins in order. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Next offering is down low. On the ground, out to short. Correa to first. One up, one down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. There's a strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. That one the other way. Throws to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Corey Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. Called strike right there.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in, the sluggy shortstop, Carlos Correa. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Bounced up the middle. Jumps, throws. Awesome play there. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
The first base is number 12.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Second inning here, no score. Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Now one out to right. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Adolis Garcia. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Over, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And takes low for ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound.
And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Here's Josh Young, hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one catches the zone. 0-1. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. And now Ezequiel Duran. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Runner around third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. The relay to third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Jonah Heim in the box now. Takes strike 1. Hit in the air, center field. Martin going after it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. He beats the tag. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Alex Call now at the plate. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Derek Hill. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start.
Knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Just a great effort all the way around at third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Matt Wallner now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a foul ball. The Rangers up by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. And another ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Twins are set. Back in Arlington, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here is Marcus Semien. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, how good was Marcus Semien in 2023? Named a finalist for the MVP award in the American League after producing a season with 100 RBIs and 826 OPS and 29 home runs. On top of all that, his Rangers won the World Series.
The 0-2. The punch out there, 1 away.
Now back.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And a curve drops in for a strike. That's a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement. Right? You got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
2 down, nobody on. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Can't glove it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of on to the 4th. Digging in, Austin Martin. Haney back to work. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Martin measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. The 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Jose Miranda. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ball. You want to follow that type of approach.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Now Correa up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Seager tosses to first, and Correa retired. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. Out to short, Seager. On to first, and that is the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. That's in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one at the knees for a strike. Good eye in that spot.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
No chance to get him safe at first easily.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
2 outs. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Duran grounds second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 3-2.
Whoever timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's a speed threat, Derek Hill. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Rangers get 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And here it comes. Out towards right center field, on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left field. Hill under it. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Hammer, and this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double. Next up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. Fastball for a strike. Liner, stay saved at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Foul ball there. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Ripped to short. The throw to first. And Seager is set down. Adolis Garcia getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second. 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1. Back at Globe Life Field. Top of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. First pitch misses. Late on that fastball.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And another ball. Strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the center fielder, Austin Martin. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Miranda. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
Good pitch
2
right
strikes.
there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Next
ball,
offering way
2
off the
strikes.
plate. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance beat. There's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. And he pumps it a strike. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Righty to the plate. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back in Arlington. And now the DH, Alex Kirilloff. Heaney back to work. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Late on that fastball.
You tie a guy up
One
like
ball,
that,
one
you're
strike.
feeling like you are in command.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Helpful.
Carlos Correa waiting for a turn at the plate. Back to work. 3-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2 on the way. This to center field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that one lifted in the air center field. Call sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. In the air out towards right center. On his way over, he's got it, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Alex Call. Strike on the outside. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's Marcus Semien. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. The new pitcher in the game, Josh Spores.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him.
They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Jeffers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc getting loose out there. Robertson also throwing. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Max Kepler at the plate.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Hard hit left side. Over to low. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Willie Castro, the next twin up to hit. Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Edouard Julien looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one fouled off. Two outs. Fouled off. He was late.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
Kicks and fires. Chases that one out of the zone. And the Twins go one. So remaining in the game defensively, Edouard Julien. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Lowe stands in now and watches strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Seager stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. Batted by him for the K.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment on him so far.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
On the run, sent it over to first. In time, got him. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Matt Wallner. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul. Not even close there. 1-2 to count. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Austin Martin. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. The other way, and there's a base hit to right field. One down. Now the third baseman, Jose Miranda. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go. To second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now. As they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And now here is Alex Kirilloff on a line, squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Correa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Max Scherzer up and loosening in the pen. Dunning warming up as well. Ground ball left side. Jump roll. And that is that. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Globe Life. On the mound now for the Twins, Griffin Jacks.
This guy's a strike rate. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. So next to hit for Texas, Ezequiel Duran. In the air, right field. Kepler snags it on the run. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jonah Heim. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And it's strike two.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go on.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That's the third out. On to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses. Now 1-2. Got him. Run away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Max Kepler digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. Max Scherzer on the pitch here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Julian takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Righty delivers.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
2 outs. Fought off foul. So here's Scherzer. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 3. Matt Wallner next to bat for Minnesota. And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Wall swings through it for strike 1. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Brock Burke preparing to come on if needed. Coleman getting cranked up as well. And fouled off. with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Kicks and deals. Misses outside, and the count is 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So the lineup flips over. Austin Martin, the next twin up to hit. And that's outside. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in extra innings. On the ground to third. Young tosses the first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Evan Carter.
That was a big spot to hit in off the bench. Down a run and leading off. They really need a quality AB here.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jhoan Duran.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Hill in the box now, takes strike one. A one-run lead, and here in extra innings. Pitch. In there, sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. That one at triple digits. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Duran is just one strike away. Got him! And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
4-3 our final score. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.